There we go.
And here we are.
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you and everyone out there.
And all of you. It's a beautiful day in the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
out there in, it's not TV land.
Oh, yeah. Remember TV Land? I used to love TV Land. I used to watch those shows with my dad too, like My Three Sons, The Real Dennis the Menace, the black and white one.
Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Dragnet. Dragnet was the John.
I was going to say Dragnet. What was the one with
Agent 99? Agent 7, Where Are You? Something.
Car 54.
Car 54, Where Are You?
That's not what I was thinking of, but
Which
yeah,
one?
that too. I was thinking, I can't think of it. He had the shoe phone.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was the black shoe, and it came.
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah. And the girl was Agent 99. I can't remember.
Tag, you are right.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I used to watch that. What else? I used to watch a lot of cowboy shows. And what else was out back then? My Three Dads. Oh, Andy Griffith Show. We used to watch the Andy Griffith Show.
I did not like Andy.
My dad loved some Andy Griffith. I mean, love Andy Griffith. We traveled down.
I felt like I was not allowed in Mayberry, even as a little kid. I felt like I looked around Mayberry. And
you wasn't allowed. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened. We drove down south and we went through Mayberry, and they had an actual hotel with with all the pictures and stuff, and we had to stay in there. My dad made sure we stayed in there, and they had all the pictures of Bonnie Fife and everything on B. They had a little cradle in one area. Yep. Andy Griffith Show.
Andy Griffith.
Yep. Well, how was your Friday? How was your week?
Oh, man, work. How was your week?
Oh, corporate America. I'm off until Wednesday because I don't go back till Wednesday because I took an extra day off.
I took an extra day off, so I go back Tuesday. Well, I go back Sunday, then I'm off Monday and go back Tuesday.
I'm a little greasy, everybody. How I felt today and how corporate America makes me feel, but it probably makes a lot of you feel this way too. There was a doctor named Charles Drew, and this gave me this, when it was happening to me, this doctor came into my mind. Charles Drew, he actually created a way to efficiently and effectively do blood transfusions with plasma. It was in all the hospitals. He ends up being in a car accident, and the White Hospital, knowing that he was Dr. Drew, and also this is his invention, would not accept him, and he ended up dying because he did not get a blood transfusion. But earlier in his life, and I believe this was him, when he went to school, he went to a white institute. They, hey LaDonna, they
Get Smart. That was the name of it.
Get Smart. That's what it was. Yep. They would allow him in his school, but they wouldn't allow him in the classroom. He had to be in the hallway and take notes with the door closed. That's how my day was today, and that's how corporate America is for me. Same people. Yeah. So I'm glad it is Friday. I'm glad that we can say I give everybody who's working in corporate America more than 4 years at a time stretch. Because I've never did. Yeah, I guess I did. I don't know. Can't talk about that. More praise to you. I don't understand how y'all make it. I don't understand it. PTSD, man. I think I had that for just 3 weeks. Anyway, ain't gonna let nobody get me down. Send me around, turn me around. Look down, I got my hymn book. I've been looking at my hymn book. I've been singing the songs in my head. So yeah, I hope everybody's Friday has been great. Yep, Get Smart. That was the thing. He'd take that phone out like this. It was so dumb. Everybody had a happy week and going into a holiday Memorial Day. Didn't we start that? You got a chip on your forehead.
Oh yeah, I just dumped the whole bag in my mouth.
Didn't black people start that too? Yeah. Memorializing troops and stuff, probably not us. And then we started a holiday
for us because we like to party and we was like, what, we're gonna do this every year in remembrance of ours.
And party, yeah. And then it's happened.
And then it's like they be having so much fun over there. Let's all do
memorialized.
It. Yeah, I don't want them celebrating Juneteenth with us. I'm mad about that. I'm mad about that. I don't want it a national holiday. Stop sharing everything we get with them because they take it.
Only us should be off that day.
We should just take off. What they gonna do?
Oh, like the Latinos. Yeah, y'all do it. We backing all the Undomesticated Opinion Show backs all Latinos, even though they don't like a lot of people that look like me. But I don't.
That look like them.
That look like that. They look like them. Yeah, excuse me. Look like them. Well, I'm going to say this. The Latinos are going on strike in Florida. They have been on strike, correct? In Florida.
Yeah, and I think they have a nationwide strike coming up.
We're not going to tell you the date, but if you don't see no Latinos working, go buy them a beer. Coronas. I guess. I don't know, but buy them a beer. And if they don't want a beer, get them some tequila. Or vodka, because they can drink whatever they want to drink. They're Americans, and the ones that's not Americans work here. They work for the Americans, and there ain't no such thing. Nobody them Americans can't have this land. Latinos. I don't know if we can put that. We put 2 up for y'all, or a half one. Oh, we put a half one up instead of the whole black sign.
Well, they black. They black. They just don't want to claim all of it. But
so you get this. You get the power. Fight the power. Get them, and then maybe the other black people, not the light skins, or the ones that speak Spanish.
What Paul Mooney said, they just got off the boat first. Because they dropped y'all off first. Y'all feel special because they dropped y'all off first.
But maybe we can take their lead and stop doing stuff and sharing stuff and take a day off and see what this whole world will look like. But Latinos, I back y'all. If I see on that day that I think I know the day is and nobody's working, I see y'all just hanging around, I'm gonna buy you a beer or a bag of chips. Oh, but the Poppy store is about to stay open.
You gotta go to Chinese store that day.
All right. And I support my Chinese people and my Koreans too. I know y'all don't like us either, but y'all light skin. All right. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
What are we talking about?
It's a whole list of stuff. You start with boot ladies?
Yes, boot ladies in Atlanta, Georgia. God has sent down some angels.
Yeah.
You just never know.
Okay,
she's playing the game. She be tripping on these games. But she's so loud. But these wonderful women, may we pray for them and may the cover them. Just cover these ladies. So they're called the boot ladies. Check them out on YouTube. I guess you can find them all the little social media things. They have clips of them. They go around. You can call them only when you're in Atlanta. They about to bridge out.
I don't know.
Yeah, branch out. It's not a bridge. It's a branch. Branch out to help other people. If you got a boot on your car and it's a certain ticket, because I think certain tickets you can take the boots off, they'll come and take the boot off for you. You ain't got to pay that ticket.
I don't think that works in Philadelphia.
No, don't try it in Philadelphia. No, you can pay your tickets and they still gonna take your car.
Yeah. And hold it.
And then
threaten you when you get mad.
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty much how it works.
Yeah. So
just avoid them at all costs.
At all costs.
You've seen them on TV. They had the whole show about
boot wars.
Yeah,
it's true.
And that's all here.
Yep. And everybody's
they booted my car last year over a red light ticket.
I don't like to say their name too loud.
What?
Don't say the B word.
Anyway,
yeah, they might hear you.
You say it 3 times and they put one on your car.
Yeah, they come in neighborhoods and stuff now.
They was in my neighborhood 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I don't like that.
I was leaving for work and they was putting something. They put one on somebody's car. I'm just like, well, let me pull out of here before they run my tags, and I found out I got something else I didn't know I had.
I know. I don't want them to run my tags. But I'm legal. Anybody watching this? I'm legal. But these ladies, they have a way to get the boot off. They come.
They probably got the key.
They got the key, and they'll come take the boot off for you. Isn't that amazing? God always sends down an angel or a prophet, and we are blessed to have 2 in Atlanta. So if you can look them up, they put their information. How you can get them? They wear ski masks, so nobody knows right. Yeah, smart. But don't mess on them either, because I think they carry.
And you got to be careful, Philadelphia ski masks, because
you can't wear the shiesties no more.
Not on the bus. You can't get on the bus, the train, none of that with your ski mask no more. Because like 3 blocks from my house, they shot a little boy a grown man on the bus on the 23. Yeah, and you had the mask on, so even though it's all on tape,
nobody can find.
Nobody know who he is.
But then they be putting out hits on people and
well, they got into an argument.
They got into an argument.
Yeah, they were sitting across from each other, got into an argument. One pulled the gun out, shot him.
Shooting. You just showed me a video of 2 men fighting, grown, and the gun falls out of his pocket, but they can continue fighting. Then what happens?
Then they shook hands. The boy beat up the one boy. Then he was like, "You good?" He was like, "Yeah." Then they shook hands.
As you should.
And went their separate ways.
Okay.
The bull got his ass. What picked up his gun and went home.
Yeah, that's how they used to do it. That's what we need to bring back: fighting instead of shooting. Fight.
Yeah.
Use your hands.
Literally, if you grew up in Philly in the 80s or earlier, you had to learn how to fight. There was no way you was walking down these streets without knowing how to fight, because somebody was going to test you, try you, or in some cases just punch you in the face.
Yeah, just because you're in the neighborhood, or just because it's Tuesday.
But you would have been able to get home.
Yeah.
Maybe by way of the hospital, but still go home.
But yeah, it wasn't that deep, but it was deep.
Yeah. I don't remember nobody getting beat to death.
No, it wasn't like that. It was just fighting because of aggression or whatever you got to do. But I mean, nobody was shooting people. You don't just.
Yeah, when that was reserved for like large amounts of money and men who couldn't control their emotion over women.
Yes, and now I guess it's a lot of men who can't control their emotions because they are emotional like women.
Yeah, and then they just run around.
And I say men are emotional, but they're emotional. Mm-hmm. Men should be emotional like men, and women should be emotional like women. Because when you cross the other way, it gets weird. And that's what's happening now. These little boys, and these not even little boys, grown men, wouldn't be me's or stuff. Get all emotional and stuff. So, what are we talking about next? LaDonna, how are you, child? Nice. Oh, you seen all. How are you? And I used to watch Perry Mason too.
I never liked him.
I watched me some Perry Mason. Perry Mason was in black and white, then it got a little bit of color. I think later on it got color. But Perry Mason, in the heat of the night.
Yeah, I didn't like that too much.
I watched it.
Man, I try not to watch too many of them cop shows. Period.
Let's talk about this lady while I got it on there. Joyce McKinney.
No, right.
The former Miss Wyoming in 1973 beauty pageant.
Oh, the crazy lady. She was sexually assaulting that little Mormon boy and then kidnapped him.
Yeah, she kidnapped the Mormon boy.
She held him
for like 3 months or something?
Yeah.
No, she held him coerced 3 days.
Okay.
And he was her sex slave. Well, she was just having sex with him. And he didn't want to, but he did. Probably. Maybe not, because he's a Mormon. I don't know what Mormons do. Yes, I do. My Mormon friend told me, and it's not what she wanted him to do. All right. Not all Mormons.
I don't. Allegedly.
Let me put my allegedly thing up. Where'd that thing go? Allegedly. All right. So, what else happened? She ended up fleeing to the United Kingdom, and on a forged passport.
Yeah.
Then what to say? Oh, and then in 2008, she got her pit bulls cloned
5 times.
5 times. I didn't know cloning was legal. I didn't know it was happening.
Well, you can do it to animals because they don't care what you do to animals. Yeah. And that's why.
In South Korea, though, she in United Kingdom
getting her animal cloned. This is just a weird story, and it's all over the place.
And then what else? Oh, and then she tried to get a teenager to commit burglary to raise funds for a horse that was missing a leg.
Yeah, like to get a prosthetic leg for a horse. I'm like, this woman's.
Yeah,
what I want to see this woman's life story in a movie because it's all over the place and like.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. And
why the horse don't have a leg?
And why do you care so much?
Yeah,
that horse should be put down.
And how you get to North Korea
to clone a dog 5 times? And why do you have to keep cloning it? Why does it keep dying?
Beauty pageant and Vanessa Williams had to grab a crown, and she still got the crown.
Because it was only Wyoming. It's only 6 people there.
How she flee? She was forging passports. I still want to know how the horse don't have a leg. Because evidently it ain't like you lose it yesterday, and then they trying to raise money. He without a leg for a while. Shouldn't he be dead?
You're supposed to put a horse down. But I mean, you've seen 3-legged animals before. They can get around.
Yeah, I guess so. Ain't that heavy though?
Call him tripod.
Maybe he just leans on stuff. Oh man, this world, I don't know how I want to see a story about her life. McKinney. Joyce McKinney. Go ahead, lady. All right. Sha'Carri Richardson. I want to congratulate Sha'Carri Richardson. She won that 100 meter that she lost the other year when everybody was talking mess about her when she's a kid, and she just lost her mom, and she smoked weed and still able to dust people.
She back on top.
Yes. I don't like her image now, and I'm not saying I don't like her image. I hope she didn't change her image because now she just took her nails off. She got regular color hair. She got the little cute little bob stuff, no braids. Her image is totally different, and I understand why she would do that. Yeah, I need to watch it on Lifetime. Why she would do that, but it's just a shame that she would have to do that, and I believe it's not. Hopefully, it may be a choice, but I don't really think it is. I think it is a choice, but a choice because of, and not like she's growing around. Because I liked her. Like, come on, Jackie Jonah Kersey had nails.
Yeah.
And she was just the same. If they was doing color hair like that back then, she would have had color hair. Don't let nobody take your style, your blackness, and it don't look right. So congratulations, Sha'Carri Richardson. I never talk bad about you. I'm glad you are doing what you want to do. I respect you, young lady. Keep doing what you're doing. And we lost Jim Brown.
Yeah. Found out like right after the show last week.
Yeah.
The next morning I woke up like, damn, Jim Brown gone.
And I looked up like, this is weird because you know they're getting older, but you're like, no, not.
Yeah, you don't want them to go.
Yeah. And then Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gone too. She was sick. She had cancer, I think, and she was fighting cancer. I was like, man, you gotta wait for the next one because it's in threes. Y'all know they die in threes. I don't know who it would be, and it's gonna be a black one because it could wish, not wish,
because that would be the third. That's the trifecta.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace and rest in heaven, all that good stuff. Miss Tina Turner and Mr. Jim Brown. Jim Brown did so much stuff. Like as far as him being an athlete altogether, he's an amazing athlete. But then even after that, he did so much with activism, being a leader in his community, someone that you can like say he was a really good man. And I don't know about his personal life. I don't know if he was grabbing. I'm not even put that out there on him. No, we won't. Yep. No, we won't. He was a great man, from what I understand, and his presentation and everything that he's done was consistent. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And Tina Turner's legs was banging.
I don't like Tina Turner's legs.
Oh, remember that old lady you showed me? Just dancing. The research department sent us this. Madonna, the old lady who was dancing and the thing and shaking and stuff. She had to be in her 70s. She doing her thing. Mm-hmm. She was popping, shaking, turning around, pocket.
Yeah.
She was doing her thing. She waiting. See, people don't be knowing this. My grandmother Ida, my dad's mother, when she was
no, she skip a little.
Oh, you back. I saw that thing. Let's see what's going on. All right, here we go. And it is delayed too. It's a delay from that today. So she was in her 80s, and she will always say, like, I can still cross my legs, and I'm looking for a man. And she went to like date and see other men. Like, women don't stop wanting to get all in there. Get in there.
Okay,
yeah, get in there. Yeah. That's like, hey, big girl. You still want to back it up at that age. Like, all the women in my family, not all of them, because some of them don't want to. But I mean, I'm just saying that's not it's not uncommon for someone at a certain at their age that still wants to be touched inside. So I mean, come on, y'all, and they don't mind if they young either. Because my grandma used to see my cousin's friends come out. She's like, "Hey, you got a father, a grandfather? You like, hey, like, what you want to do?" But so yeah, let these women get their stuff on.
That's not.
What is wrong with that? If they have people their age.
I just don't want to think about it.
So you just want to stop when you get a certain
I'm not
age.
talking about me. I'm talking about them. When I get there, I'll be there. Right now, I ain't there.
see, when I do stuff that's not healthy, the thing skips. That's what happens when I talk good. It don't skip. All right. That's right. See the time.
Say hello, bye. She ain't got good sense.
You said she got good. Yes, she do. Thank you for that video. That girl, that lady was doing. She's like pop, 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 pop.
I was like the other, like the chick on TikTok who puts the old filter on. Is she not old? And I was like, nope, that's a real old lady.
Real old lady. See, let me show you something on this TikToker. All right, so Daniel Penny, that's the Marine who choked that man to death on the New York subway. He says turned himself in after a couple of days. I don't understand that.
Well, no, it wasn't about that. They weren't charging him at first, so he didn't have a reason to turn himself in until all the backlash from the people, and it was like, all right, we got to charge. Yeah, and then so it wasn't like he was holding off. He turned himself in immediately.
Okay, so he says, in the speaking out in the news or whatever, that it's comical that they will say that he did that because it was racial.
I don't.
And then he said,
no,
and then hold on, wait.
Kill any poor man.
But then no, but this is what he said afterwards. I was planning a trip to Africa this summer.
Yeah, he's going hunting.
When that's when you know it's racial. Because what that got to do
with
you?
He has a black friend.
Yeah, I got a black friend. My one of my little cousins is black.
My brother married a black woman.
Not a black woman, a black. That's what it said, a black.
So I can't be racist.
I voted for Obama. That's the one that gets.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
So yeah, I guess it's comical. Yeah, I just think you should use comical anytime you kill somebody. What happened with the movie star the Keaton the Baldwin?
Nothing is happening. He's free. Nothing at all is happening. He killed a lady and nothing's happening. That
thing just. So the husband now, the executive producer on the thing, did they allegedly plot? I don't know. That just didn't look right to me.
I don't know that they plotted, but that might have been his pay. Look, we know it was an accident. But like, I'm not saying it wasn't an accident. I don't believe they meant to kill that woman. But all the circumstances say somebody should go to jail for it.
Yes, definitely he can go to jail for it because he's the executive producer on the show. He's found anything that was not done correctly if in an incident that happens, and nothing was done correctly with that.
Keep going.
Oh, nothing was. The prop person was fired day of.
Quit
because he wasn't going to continue on because it wasn't safe.
And they weren't following his direction.
They were using real ammunition on a prop.
That shouldn't even be on the set. That shouldn't. Why would you need real ammunition on the set?
It should be a prop gun that has shells in it, which happens, but it doesn't have.
And blanks alone can still fire. Yeah.
And then they have it's two different kind of ones that they want because they want a spark to come out, and one is just some like a sound on the show.
The loud bang.
Yeah. Those are the only things he quit that day. They appointed a woman
who was not qualified
for it, and he should not have been pointing a gun directly at her because the way that you shoot is supposed to go a certain way, and that's just to guard anything that comes up from that.
Even when they shoot at a camera, there's usually not a cameraman behind. The cameraman sets the shot, and then they move while it's recording, just in case. So that's the whole thing. Like with all of this wrong that happened, and this lady still, and you, the executive producer, are the actual trigger man.
Yep.
Don't see how
you're not liable, whether it's a misdemeanor or something, liability or whatever.
Not liable because then you go to school. I don't want to talk about misdemeanor. Guilty of murder.
It has to be manslaughter 1 or something like that. Manslaughter 3 or something.
Yeah,
because or if you sign something that is and you're not taking care of the safety, then you'll be liable for that.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean,
this up. And like,
Here we go.
And I was having an argument with a mutual friend of ours about, well, not even an argument. He was saying, well, like he was glad.
Friends. See, he's a mutual friend. He's half of my friend.
So he was saying, oh, like, you're because you're a fan. And I'm not saying I'm not a fan, but I'm like, yo, consequences is consequences. You have to hold people responsible for what you do.
Yep. And that altogether is he's responsible for that. But whatever.
If her family is okay with it, who am I?
Yep. All right, next story. Oh, why people put vagina deodorant? Why they got deodorant for your vagina? Why y'all stinking? For real. What is wrong with y'all that y'all need to put deodorant for your vagina? What is wrong? Y'all ain't getting in your folds. You ain't washing up. You ain't soaking it sometimes. There's no reason why your vagina need deodorant. What is it that why your vagina funky in the first place? It should smell like itself, but it shouldn't be funky. And even if your vagina sweats, y'all not taking your little powder breaks, ladies, and
yes, and putting deodorant on it. Is it spray deodorant?
Oh, that's
or is it roll on? Is it roll on?
I don't know what it is. I think it is a roll on or something. I think it's in the things called aluminum. I don't know what it's called.
Aluminum. That ain't good for you.
Yeah. But y'all, how y'all funky like that? That's disgusting. And they even have little wet wipes. You can take a baby wipe and wipe yourself off throughout the day. You should never be smelling down there, ladies, ever. That to the point y'all need to put deodorant on. That's not what the sweat that happened down there. When there's funk coming from there, and if you got funk coming from the sweat in your coochie, you need to cut it off.
Don't say that.
No, who want to touch funky coochie?
Clean it.
If they can't clean it and they got to put deodorant on it
They
afterwards,
can clean it. They just haven't been so that like some people
roll on it. They got tussy for the pussy. That's what they got. The doctor, they got tussy for the pussy. That's what it is. Just nasty. And you're supposed to be clean in it. Your lady parts stay clean anyway. But if it sweats around certain areas, take a baby wipe throughout the day. Put them in your pocketbook, your purse. Because evidently your pocketbooks got change in it. You ain't clean no pocketbooks out. Put it in your pocketbook, and then you can throughout the day go to the bathroom. Why aren't y'all checking in your stuff? If you go to the bathroom and it's not asparagus, you're nasty. Don't get mad at me. Somebody ain't teach you how to wipe down there right. You're not supposed to have an odor when you go to the bathroom. You're not supposed to have an odor when you go like this. If y'all going like this and you smelling something, come on, something wrong with that. Even when you sweat, it should just smell like heat or something, or salt water or something. It should not be smelling that you got to put deodorant on your coochie. Tussy on the pussy. I might have to get me some deodorant called Tussy on the pussy.
Oh,
you smell your sperm.
And then they be like, ooh,
I need some Tussy for my pussy. Don't y'all steal that. About to get me some Tussy for the pussy cream. Just don't lick your fingers out.
Stop.
Oh, that's disgusting. Y'all just getting nastier and nastier. Wash up. Get in the tub sometimes. I bet y'all get in the tub. It's gonna have a deep, dark ring around it, and that's nasty. All right. We can get past it. We ain't gonna do that one. Well, since we talking about pussies and tussies and stuff, let's talk about the No More Hoe lady. She had a No More Hoe shirt on, but she's the margarita lady.
Oh, the margarita lady.
I want to show you this. I'm trying my best to show this. Let me clip this off on so we can have. Here we go, back on so we can have this thing. I'll share my screen. I know present. Share screen. I got it here. And we want to share that. And Hold on just a sec, because I need to see what's going on all the way. Oh, I can do it like this. Duh. Okay, so we're on the side. And just listen.
Margarita, she will spread her legs.
Let me bring it back.
Buy her one margarita, she will spread her legs. If you buy her 2 margaritas, she will pounce right on your penis. After 3 margaritas, she will grab your penis and put it in her mouth. More margaritas. She will grab your penis and ram it right up her anus.
What happens after
2, 3, 4, 5. She will strap it on and take you.
Couple quick thoughts after watching this hilarious routine. What happens after 6?
That happened. I hope you guys were able to hear that. What do you have to say about that?
Who wants some margaritas? Up to 4. I'm not buying 5. How many have? What's your margarita limit?
Oh no, I ain't got that. That don't be going on down here. I can drink 18 margaritas, ain't nothing happening. Let me make sure this came up. Did it come up? Let's talk to the people.
Oh, okay.
What you say after what you stop?
After 4, we don't need a 5th. I was slapping out a chick hand. No, you don't drink that 5th margarita. You play too much.
You say I'm a picture guy.
Punch you in your face. You try to drink 5 margaritas around me. See, you play too much. I think it's like 8 margaritas in the picture.
All right,
All right,
so over there. What's up? First of all, why you ladies out there was just giving it up like that? That's what y'all doing there.
That's what margaritas is for.
That's what y'all doing in one margarita. Your legs go open.
Little margaritas is for.
2 margaritas we put in your mouth. No, what y'all doing? You know you don't have to do nothing when you go out. Like y'all nasty. No, remember you told me like in school you went to school with certain kind of people and that's what they assumed they had to do if you.
Look, I've heard people say some of the weirdest stuff. I'm like, huh? Okay, all right. Good to know that about you, or
no,
or not good to.
These just doing all kinds of stuff.
All alcohol do is make you more inclined to do what you was going to do.
Not anyway. The other stuff, not no peg, not no ramming.
All I'm saying is they was inclined to do it anyway.
But after no, since we talking about drinks, but she said 1 margarita. You be a picture kind of gal, LaDonna.
Is it leaking? No, it's not.
All right, wait, don't be shooting me. Explain what it is.
Look,
explain what it is you about to shoot me. No,
it's a champagne gun.
Okay, wait. No, you know you're going to get me in my eyes. Show the screen. He bought a champagne gun. And he trying to skirt me with it. Wait, stop. You
better open your mouth.
Stop. You got me. That's your computer. Come on, man.
I shook it a little
bit.
I didn't even pull the trigger.
Wait a minute. Y'all watch this computer.
I guess you can't shake them up.
No, because it's champagne.
Yeah,
all right, watch the computer.
Take this because I don't want.
Go on.
It doesn't stop. Right. It doesn't.
Go over there. Go over there and take it off because I can't.
I got it.
Weirdo. Take it. Just take it out because you're gonna have it sticky all over here. Go near the darn sink. The sink, Anthony. I'm gonna have to clean all this up off the floor. I gotta clean up stuff off the floor. I'm gonna hurt your brother. It don't even work, LaDonna. You got all over my computer and the floor.
You gotta be real careful.
I don't like that. Send that to your sister. She want one. I don't like that. I'm good. But yeah, that's why no margaritas for me. What are we talking about next? Oh, stretch. Oh, The Color Purple is doing another movie. And it's a musical this time. I thought they was gonna do it more to the what is it? To more like the book, because I saw the movie, The Color Purple, and then I read the book.
You saw the book?
Yeah,
I seen the book too.
Yeah.
I ain't read it. I just seen it.
No, actually, I didn't see
it was
the
for
book
sale.
because it was an audio book, so I actually listened to the book. When I tried to Uber for like 2 days. I don't know why I tried to Uber and I don't like driving. But the book is totally different from the movie. I heard that a lot of people didn't like the movie because it was like all this backlash or whatever on black men, making them look bad and everything. And a lot of people felt that way about the movie. I didn't feel that way. I think you need to have men in your family, like, so you be like, oh, this is just a movie. Because it never made me look at black men as being terrible and bad.
But
then,
I guess if you don't got them around, then those are your experience, your examples of them.
What you say with the proposal? I don't know. But wait a minute, I probably got
your proposals. You try to get
ain't nobody trying to marry me. I'm gonna have to get me another cat. Especially this cat ain't eating, so I might have to get another cat anyway. Nobody trying to talk to me. They don't like me. That's all right. Whatever. I don't care. I don't like y'all either.
I'd have said no anyway.
I'm cool. No, I ain't domesticated@gmail.com. But yeah, The Color Purple. What did you think about The Color Purple? You don't like those timepieces, whatever.
I don't like anything from that time.
I liked it.
What?
It was the music, the singing was good, the acting was good.
And I can't tell you,
funny.
I don't know that I've sat and watched the whole thing through, but I've definitely seen the whole movie because anytime it's ever been on, my mom or whoever I was around had it on.
It's a hilarious Harpo. You told Harpo, baby.
You told Harpo. See, I know that line.
All my life. Fight my father. Fight my brothers.
And like I can't unsee Oprah like that. Every time I see her like that. I see her eye move in my head.
Sophia home now. Pass me the piece. I love that movie. I was trying to tell you, thank you, Lord. I cry every time I see that part.
I can't watch that.
I can't believe it. Look, Sophia. These pants can fit me and you.
Selma Rosewood, none of that.
Oh, I know. Rosewood makes me very angry. I've never watched Selma. I stopped watching a lot of those after. But I think 12 Years a Slave was the last one I watched.
I know that's not. I've never watched that. Even though I know that's not like, but that time period, it just makes me. Ooh,
you know what it is?
Yeah, ooh, it makes my eye twitch. It makes my eye feel like it's running away. Like
Daria's dead. So they're coming out with the musical. Hopefully, it's more like the book because the actual villain in the book, in the story, is the singer, the prostitute. She was just doing it to everybody, making everybody fall in love with her. Because Mr. and Celie actually become friends at the end. He realized he was messed up, but then the whole thing stems from, in the beginning, you don't really pay attention. So I don't think it's in the movie. It might be just in the book. Mr.'s father is trying to do business with a white store owner, and he just demeans him. So that's the beginning of the book. They don't put that in the movie though, that you see that his attitude stems from him being demeaned from white people and being put down, and then end up him being going down. I'm saying it's right, but that's where it stemmed from. So you don't see that in the movie, but you see that in the book. Then you see also, you hear that in the book or read it in the book. And then you hear how Celie and Mr. Relationship, they both love this one woman and how messed up she was. She was just doing it to everybody. She was messed up and too. She had the nasty woman's disease.
That's what happens when you
I
go
don't
to
even know
everybody.
what that is. That's why they putting deodorant. Y'all got the nasty woman disease because y'all putting deodorant on y'all vaginas. That's the nasty. We found out what the nasty woman disease is. They need deodorant. She was messed up because she was a church girl, and but I don't know because it looked like the daughter that was in there was her daughter, but was it her daughter from her father?
It's always something behind the stuff. Like she fucked up for a reason too.
Oh, Mississippi Burn. I can't watch that. I love Jane Hackman, but I can't watch that. So I really like I want to see the musical. I saw the play here in Philadelphia. It won the Barrymore. It was fantastic. It had me crying. It was so good. It was so good. It was just amazing. They did an amazing job. My homie Ozzy directed it. The Sanchel, my girl Sanchel. Well, she got a nice Afro beats class coming up if you're in Philly. But it was just amazing. Actors were great too. But yeah, I can't wait to see it. I will probably go to the movies. And that one with Samuel and his daughter, Time to Kill. I'm so glad he got I can't say what we need, but oh my gosh, watch that movie. Samuel wasn't playing. They did. They just couldn't know what they did to that little girl. I would never watch that movie again. I wouldn't watch that movie. I didn't, you watched it the first time, didn't know what was happening. I would never watch that movie again. But it's so good. If you have never seen that movie, A Time to Kill, go watch that movie. It's only a one and done, but it's that amazing. But yeah, I'm excited about Color Purple. I want to go to the movies to see it, but I want to see it with Black people. But Black people be acting all bougie and they don't be talking in the movies. Like last time I went to see one of the Rocky movies, well, time before that, used to come out on Thanksgiving. I had my Thanksgiving food with me. I had 2 slices of sweet potato pie. The man was like, "Hey, is that sweet potato pie?" So I was like, "Yeah, you want a slice of pie?" We shared pie. We talk, laugh. I want somebody to be like, from the back row on me, and we laugh.
Like, shut up! I'm watching the damn movie. Go the fuck
like
home and watch it. I don't if you want to be all loud.
It's communal. I want to be able to laugh and joke with the people in the movie theater.
Nobody wants to do that.
Like even
nobody
when I saw
wanted to do that when you was doing it.
And when I was, yes, we did. Yeah, when I was watching Transformers, I went to go see it by myself. I was taking kids with me. And the guy, we looked, and when Optimus died, and he just was like, right. And I was like, right. And then, so I need that kind of interaction when I'm at a movie with people. And you can't do that no more because people want to get all light skinned and stuff. They don't want to act right. You at a place to have fun with people, and especially when something's funny, laugh. If something makes you react to it, don't just sit there all quiet like you some robot. No. How can you enjoy something without reacting?
Take the movie.
But you gotta react to it. If you see something that makes you cry, cry. If you see something that makes you yell, yell. If you see something that makes you laugh, laugh. What kind of mess is that?
Internalize it and talk about it later.
Why would you internalize something? You reflect it.
No.
And that's one thing I don't like about certain people go to certain shows. I want the energy to bounce back. I'm giving you something and you just sitting there not doing anything. That's boring and it's corny. Give me the energy back. That's the purpose of exchanging energy. When you go see something, you're supposed to...
The screen can't feel your energy, so
but the people around you can, and y'all all can enjoy each other and have emotion.
I'm not enjoying that.
People
loud.
selfish nowadays.
You're loud. I need to hear the movie. I didn't hear what they said because I heard what you were saying.
And bougie. That's why I can't.
It's not bougie. It's right. It's etiquette.
That they ain't going to etiquette seems like white to me. Anyway, I want to find a movie theater that has actual Black people who can. So I didn't have etiquette when I shared my pie with my homie. That wasn't etiquette. I should have waited or not had the pie. Oh my God!
There are rules and.
Oh, so you can't bring food to the movie theater? He told me I don't have etiquette because I bring food to the movie theater. That's about white to me too.
That's against the rules.
You don't bring no food into a movie theater like, that's not etiquette.
It's a concession stand out front.
Oh my goodness, who am I sitting next to? People be bougie nowadays.
Following the rules is not bougie. That's what's supposed to be done.
I wish I would not go to a movie theater and then I'm not have food.
Just stay at home. You can stream everything now.
It's bigger.
Then you have to be quiet.
That's right. Well, when I go to movies, if we go to movies together, you can't have none of my food.
Don't worry about it.
You go to the concession stand and pay all that money for that popcorn. I'm gonna have all kinds of popcorn and chips and pretzels and sodas. And if you want a beer, I got beers too. I don't eat crabs in here no more. It depends on the movie because I do eat crabs in the movie theater too.
And I see, I couldn't stand
See,
that smell.
yeah,
I'd be
all
throwing
of
shit
it.
at you and cussing you out.
And Thanksgiving food. So if you ever see me in the movie theater on Thanksgiving, I might have another slice of pie. You're welcome to it. Not just and a toy, yeah. I did 6-pack, 12-packs. How you gonna pay for $10 for a beer when you can get a whole 6-pack or something for less? And you supposed to not, you talking about that's not etiquette. Etiquette is charging me $10 for something or giving me nasty tacos when I can go make my own tacos and bring them with me.
Stay your ass home.
See, I don't like these new people, these shade tree. I love that saying. I love that saying.
Find you under the tree.
Where are we going? Okay, let's go back to Ja Morant and their NRA. I think the NRA should sponsor Ja Morant.
They won't. He's black.
I know, but they should though.
They won't. He's
they
black.
would branch him out a little bit more and make
They
it. He
won't.
can be their
He's black.
token one. He don't know the difference. Be like the NRA. Go and get Ja Morant, and you know.
Embrace him.
Embrace him. He wants to wave the gun. He's not wrong for waving the guns.
He didn't break no laws.
He didn't break any laws. Maybe his contract, the what is it? Whatever morality clause. But I don't know if that's part of the morality clause.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in there or not.
Because they may not have a social. They may not have a social media aspect of it yet. And
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they realized by now.
May you pass me my beer? Yes, you may.
Yes, I may.
May you pass me my beer? See, LaDonna, this is what I would have bought to the movie theater. This would have cost me $45. Not when it comes in my purse. And your food disgusting. It's nasty. They do tacos and French fries nasty. I can bring my own. And why do they have a Rite Aid?
You go to that got tacos and
the ones that the seats go like that. They get tacos and pizza and stuff. It be.
I never seen.
Yeah, I'm not buying none of that.
Popcorn and candy. That's it.
No, I go to the ones that do that and they have the seats and the waiter come up to you. No, I'm good. Can you stop coming over here? All right, we good. Can you stop coming over here? And then when they start coming over, they be like, all right, here, take your burrito and take your tacos and give me my soda. You got some candy.
You shouldn't even be in them theaters. Go to a regular ass.
And even regular theater, I'm not eating that food. And I'm not paying all that for Reese Raisinets when they got a Rite Aid down the street. Why they got a Rite Aid or a store right down the street?
Go to the dollar store and get your candy.
See, I don't even see. I'm respectful. I go to the Rite Aid because then if I'm going to the dollar store, I'm actually planning it. But if I'm headed in the direction of the movie theater, I just go to the store across the street.
Usually, there's a dollar store near the movie theater. What movie theater? Every movie theater I know got a dollar store within 2 blocks of it.
Main Street ain't got no dollar store.
Okay.
Oxford Street ain't got no dollar store.
Yeah, I do. Well,
Rite Aid is right across the street.
But fuck Rite Aid. The Rite Aid is about damn near the same price.
And they ain't got no dollar store over there. And
same price.
You can go on the market too. You got food stamps on the market. I think you do them in Rite Aid too.
Dollar store is the same exact candy.
Can you use food stamps at the dollar store? I don't know. Don't go to the dollar store if you can't use food stamps. You got the EBT card.
I don't have.
Go to Rite Aid.
Nobody give me no damn.
Go to Rite Aid and in the market.
I'm like nigga work. That's what they tell me. I'm like, can I get? They be like nigga work. I'm like, well, can I have some nigga work?
Because that's what you're
I'm like, how about some nigga work?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, but you can get an ABT card.
Yeah, because I have to take care of children. I take care of men and children and everybody. See, I take care of men and children and everybody. Undomesticatedchildren@gmail.com. All right. So sorry, Ja Morant, or maybe not sorry. NRA, if you see this, it's not one person. It's a bunch of y'all. If one of y'all NRA members bring it up to the council.
And you're gonna get kicked out.
Yeah. The council of high orders or whatever y'all do. Speaking of high ordered councils, a young boy was able to bring his teacher allowed him to wear his KKK robe to school because they said it was a part of history.
You say his like he was a member.
It was his size. It was his size.
It might have just been a costume.
No, that was the KKK. He said he wanted to bring it from home, and they said it's a part of history. So hateful people who hate crimes and people who kill people can come to school, can wear something like that and terrorize. They should have whooped his natural white ass. I bet you none of the kids could have dressed up like, well, they probably can dress up like Black Panthers. We ain't got no hate. We ain't got no people that be killing people. We got hate groups. Those Hebrew Israelites.
Why you gonna call them a hate group?
They're not a hate group. They a group of people who hate. They not a hate group.
I never thought they hated nobody.
No, they do hate people. They listen, but they not a hate
they
group.
Aggressive.
They not a hate group.
I don't know that they hate people. They're
Yes,
quite
they do.
aggressive.
They hate white people.
They are quite angry.
So,
but I don't know that makes you hateful.
They're not a hate
angry.
group.
I'm angry all the time. I don't hate nobody.
They're a group of hateful people. So it's a difference. But that's traumatizing. That's PTSD, sending somebody with a robe on, and you know their goal is to kill
and terrorize.
And you allow that in school. They be playing in your faces. Because I would have made sure we found out where their home was. We found out where the next move. Yeah.
Burn across.
We're gonna burn an ankh. An ankh on the belong. You know who it is, and then we find out where the meeting is. Playing in your face. That's what my kids. I'm glad they around a bunch of Black people. Where we go? And Coulter.
What did Coulter do?
She said because the NAACP, why y'all be following that organization that ain't started by Black people, by people who used to treat us bad, we're not used to, and profited a lot off of slavery. Y'all gonna allow them to be the start of a company that's supposed to be helpful to you, and they ain't even like y'all, even when they was whatever.
It's still what does it stand for though?
The Nigga League. I mean, the National Colored People.
No.
National Association of
Advancement.
The asses of colored people.
No.
I ain't a colored person. But the other, I don't know. Whatever. That organization, that nut behind organization, is calling a boycott on Florida. Said Black people don't go to Florida, boycott Florida. And Coulter. She looked like she did. She looked like a skeleton. She looked like she already dead. And I ain't wishing death on nobody, but she looked already dead. Somebody need to check on her. Maybe she didn't say it. Maybe it was the AI that did it. But she said that Black people don't tip anyway. She said basically that it'll be the restaurant industry won't lose any tip money or something like that.
How many times has she been a waitress?
Oh, she no.
And I mean, like, based on what I know about her attitude, she'd probably be a pretty shitty waitress.
She probably doesn't
deserve a tip. Wouldn't deserve a tip from anybody. And I tip based on service. So, like, if you ever got a bad tip from me, it's because you gave me bad service. Just that simple.
I have a base tip that I give everyone, and then I have basically I'll go above if they're good and below or just nothing. Well, it's very, very few times I've done nothing.
No, because I'm going to give you an insulting tip, which is worse than nothing. If I leave 2 nickels, oh, you're more pissed than if I didn't leave anything.
Yeah, so it's very
because I took the time to make you think about that. Like, oh, this really left me 10 cents. Yeah.
If my service is not up to par to me, I'll just leave the base tip. If it's up to par or above,
and I feel some type of way if you're forcing me to tip. So I may not add anything onto it if there's an automatic 20% group tip.
Oh yeah, then that's it. You got to tip.
Yeah,
depending on the service. But she said but I thought about that. Tipping around the world is not a thing.
No, it's only a thing here.
It's only a thing here because y'all don't pay your servers.
Yeah.
Like people,
so you want to try to pass it on to everybody else and make everybody else feel bad about it, but no.
You should pay your servers.
You should pay those people a proper wage, and then they're not looking for extra from me.
Yep, because they don't.
Because you paid them to do the job they're doing.
Yeah.
Why am I paying them to do the job for you?
It's insulting if it's like I'm doing my job. What is like? It's. I mean, in a way, maybe I'm just trying to think of how people look at it around the world. Like you're not because it's unknown for you to tip them, and they don't want to take your tip because it's weird. Yeah, it's just an American thing, I guess. So whatever, and maybe we still got it in our blood. We ain't never wouldn't. Yeah, that's their mess. We ain't tipping. Tip though, do whatever you want to do. That's your business. But people don't be getting paid when they service here, like nothing.
Yeah, you can pay them $2 and shit out.
15 cents. That's it.
Yeah, like why the hell would you take? Why did you accept that job?
But see, I was a waitress, and I used to bring in at least like 4 to 5 stacks every 2 weeks. So It depends on where you're going. Like I didn't. I ain't never make that much money then. But I use that $2.15 as my tax money. You can make good money depending on where you are. So I can see, but if you're like at a Denny's or something like that, it's not worth it. Where did the AI? We talk about the AI. Said I don't like niggers.
No, we didn't talk about that.
I don't know if it's intelligent computer thing said I don't like niggers.
It's based on who programmed it to begin with.
He said what? I don't like niggers.
And my next question would have been, what is one?
Mm-hmm. You said you nigga. Oh, AI, you're crazy. I don't like niggas. The orcas are sinking ships. I'm loving it.
Well, small boats, but yeah, like we've never been attacked by whales before, or dolphins, or killer whales in any way, shape, or form. And now all of a sudden, a couple of them like, you know what? We don't like people no more. We're gonna flip their boats over, and it be in cold water.
And what they're doing is they're organizing.
Well, the same way they go after seals.
Yeah, because it's funny how they go after seals. They'll be hitting the thing over on one side and tipping,
or they'll go under and make a big wave, come push it off. So yeah, they're basically doing the same thing, just to humans.
Yeah, and that's good because they're tired. After this pandemic, I believe a lot of these animals is like, hey, it's nicer when they're not here. And amen. The crocodiles and alligators are coming back and eating people and stuff. Good job. I'm here with you, brothers and sisters. I know y'all not this.
I just seen a story today. A guy in where was it? I don't know what. Some country far away from here, and I'm sorry.
Oh, it's India, something like that.
Wherever it was, man got ate by. He kept crocodiles and was breeding them, and he got ate by 40 of them.
40 crocodiles.
And that's the thing. He probably had 40 of them. Who knows if all 40 got a bite? I doubt all 40 got a bite. Because they tear out big chunks and just swallow chunks whole, like whatever rips off.
Man.
Yeah. But I mean, you know the risk. You have to know the risk.
You got them caged in. You're not supposed to cage anything in. It's just not right. So fight back, animals. Fight the power. Fight the power that be. Even if you don't mess with me, be cool. I know you ain't gonna mess with me. But I mean, them other people
get
them.
Be where you at.
Yeah, ain't gonna be where you at.
You stay over there where the animals be, and I'll be over here where the people's at.
But I'm happy that this is happening because they're tired of people being in their space, killing them for nonsense. Animals aren't stupid. They remember things. And it sits in their DNA. They teach their next generation, don't go around. They do this. So it's your fault. And that's it. Whatever.
You earned it.
Animals, if you're watching this, you have my support. And no, I'm not a pita person.
You don't like pita?
I do like pita bread. But not the pita people.
Oh, I don't talk about bread.
No. Huh? Oh, Peter. Unpause. That's my new saying. Unpause. Oh, we almost out of here. Glenn Cooper, whatever his name is, the one that said he liked the nigger museum.
Yeah, he went to the baseball.
He said the National Nigger Museum or the Baseball Nigger Museum. Oh, it's hilarious. He is fired. He'll get his pension. He was old, but let the nigga work. What else? Miss Crockett Santos. Thank you again, our research department. She is a representative of this country.
I don't know where. I think Texas. I'm not sure. Somewhere down south.
But she was down south. She was saying she was talking about how their house, because who's Santos' house? Democrats or the Republicans?
Republicans.
She's a Republican. So she was saying that their house allows felons.
No, she's a Democrat, but he's a Republican.
Okay. She's saying the house.
Yes.
Won't put somebody out who's getting charged with 15 felonies, 13 felonies.
Yeah.
For Santos. I don't know what I get Santos and DeSantos mixed up.
Yeah.
Santos. I don't care about But and then she was saying, well, I can't say what the other thing she said because she went against my president. But but she was basically, but this homegirl was like, hey, and this and that and this and that and this. and that. Go ahead, Miss Crockett. I back you home, girl. Do it. And she know what she's talking about. DeSantis and Twitter. We're gonna talk about 2 other things, and then we'll be.
DeSantis, when he tried to run for president, well, he kicked off his run for president and
on Twitter.
On Twitter Spaces, and it crashed like every 5 minutes.
Crazy.
To the point where it was, I think, a little over 100,000 people at the end of his 20-minute speech or whatever. Like,
that's impossible.
When you reach the whole world, or at least all of America, because that's all that really matters for votes and shit, and you got less than 1 county of your state.
Yeah.
The amount of people that are actually watching, that's an L.
And the fact that Twitter crashed, it shouldn't be crashing. Elon, it's not
remember everybody got fired when Elon started?
Or he thought he was like, people think rich people be smart. They're not smart. They hire people. Smart. And I think
they're just conniving most of the time. They're not. That doesn't even make you smart, and they think that makes them smart. But no,
they don't even. I think they think they're above smartness or something.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I can pay for smart.
Yeah, so that's what they do.
And I buy think smart people.
His project, and you can see how smart he is.
Yeah, or not, or lack thereof.
Yep, everything he's failing.
Yeah, but yeah, DeSantis in Florida, he's changing all the laws. Just do whatever the hell he wants. Like, I can't run for president and be the governor. We'll change that.
He's
not. You gonna put me on Twitter and pump me up for all the people? I tell you what, if your rockets blow up and the pieces fall on anybody, they can't sue you no more. We're gonna write that in the law.
So a lot of Elon Musk rockets go off from Florida. So if they blow up and have the debris hit your home, hit you, they're not liable anymore.
Yeah, from what I understand of this new law he just passed.
They just be making.
And I'm just wondering how it looks like one hand is washing the other, but we can't talk quid pro quos.
Mm-hmm. Elon has money. He got wealth beyond wealth because his dad was a horrible person during apartheid. So, one more thing I have to say this, and then we're done. This is very crazy and amazing, and also, of course, it's true. Single white women tell their children if they're ever lost or in trouble to find a big black man to help them. Isn't that contradictory of what they do?
That's contradictory of what everybody states, but they know, like,
it's
based
true.
On how we are portrayed, we are least likely. We know everybody's going to look at us as, but we know everybody's going to look at us as the perpetrator. So we do everything, whether it's conscious or subconsciously, not to be the perpetrator.
And I also think they understand that black men are not a harm, that maybe other men.
Yeah.
Because when you look at statistics, they have the most with sexual charges, especially with other charges, sexual assaults, the grape stuff, more than black men. And these are statistics. However, black men are locked up at a higher proportion than they are. So they know their people.
Yeah.
They know what they give birth to. Mm-hmm. And they be like, no, don't go over there. This one ain't gonna touch you. And they ain't gonna touch you because black men, if your white little kid come near you, white boy, you better run. Don't help it.
Like,
let it go. Don't touch it. Don't talk to it. Act like, get away from it quick. Because as soon as you give it back, the mom can say you did anything, they shoot you.
Uh-huh. And we know, and that all goes through our handle. Like I told you, I was walking down the street coming from the store one day, and it was a little black girl, baby, not even a toddler, baby, just walking in a pamper, was following me down the street, and I didn't see where she came from, and I'm like, oh shit, this is not my child. I don't know this child, and she was like, I'm like, oh hell no, no. So I had to just go knock on one of my random neighbors' door who I did not know. I was like, do you know this child? Because she's following me down the street. And I don't want anything to happen to her, but on the same note, I don't want anybody saying I did something.
Now I'm saying, black men, if it's a white child, just run. Don't knock on nobody's door, because if you knock on somebody's door, they're gonna shoot you. If the little kids say something, they're gonna shoot you. If they see you with a white kid, they're gonna shoot you. Just run, and don't run too fast because they're gonna shoot you.
Yeah, but part of me did want to just run away when I look back and see that. It's like, ah.
Yeah, don't do it. It's a setup.
Yeah,
you can't win on that one. Just act like you don't see it and get far away quick, but not too quick, because they might think you did something and they're gonna shoot you. Just saying, it's a fact. And I don't need to have a study for that. It'll be 100% true. You wanted to mention that little boy who was shot, and then we're going to close on out.
What little boy got shot?
He got shot. You had it in your phone. It was a young man who called the police on a domestic violence or something.
The 11-year-old little boy.
11-year-old
Yeah,
little boy.
His mom was getting into it with not his father, but one of his other siblings' fathers at like 3 a.m. He calls the cops. The cops come, and as they're telling everybody to come out the house, the little boy comes from around the corner and they shoot him.
They shoot him. A little boy who called them.
Yeah.
You should call. Y'all need to become families again, where you have people in your family that can handle certain situations. And if you're smart enough, you won't be in those situations that have those arguments because you handle situations.
Yeah, I seen somebody. One of the
Did you
people I
get called
followed
them?
on TikTok the other day, and on YouTube, he was saying like, you, even as a white man, he was saying you only should call the cops if it's a life or death matter. If it's anything other than somebody's going to die already, you probably should not call them, because at any given time somebody could die because you called them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, white man saying this.
They get the call them for like my car is stolen. They get the call because hey, the cat is up the tree. We shouldn't call them.
If somebody ain't already about to die, or somebody is going to be killed by somebody else,
and shoot your baby laying on the couch.
Yeah.
And do nothing.
Yeah.
Or they'll pay it out. Well, they don't pay anything. We pay as taxpayers pay. And they just continue with their pensions and stuff, which we should be taxing their pension plan. Maybe they'll stop killing us.
If we started hitting, when you hit people in the pocket, they change how they act.
Yep.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
Some people are just evil.
But I mean, if they don't have no resources at the end of the day, like
they'll burn your town down or bomb it like they do. The good old people bomb it when we start having looking good. But yeah, the young man, he's still alive though.
Yeah,
right?
he was.
I'm happy.
He was in the hospital. Oh, and I don't know if y'all seen this, but the Asian YouTube star got attacked and got his hand cut off.
That's what you.
It was really where he was live on a YouTube, and this guy came, attacked him, and chopped him in the back with a sword. And as he went like this, chopped the man's hand clean off, and it went flying like in a one of them kung fu movies. I don't want to say it like that because they was all Asian, but still, that's what it looked like. And I'm like, it was no blood squirt out or nothing. It was his real hand, and it was, oh my god. Like, I don't want to say it was decent because it wasn't decent. It was tragic, but
it was decent. It may say D.
It was tragic.
But that's messed up.
Yeah,
he's alive.
I seen that on Twitter. Yeah, and they actually said he went to the hospital without life-threatening injury. He's missing a hand, but it wasn't.
I would say, give my hand back because they can put it back on.
Yeah, so in the comments, somebody had that flex tape talking about some of this. I was like, people ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
It'll grow back. Tape it up. All right. On that note, we are out of here.
See y'all next week.
Have a good weekend. Have a good holiday weekend. Enjoy your life. Yeah. We're going to enjoy ours. And peace out.
See you.
Let's get off.
All right.
We're not out yet. Bye, LaDonna. Have a great holiday weekend.
What's it say about Michael Jackson?